Oh man, so Tyrese got a problem, bro. Tyrese got a problem because I think he has a humiliation kink. I just found out about humiliation kinks like a year ago, but I think he one of those people. He one of them people. But what I'm trying to say is that he likes stirring up drama, saying controversial things, and then trying to fight his way through it. And if anyone doubted him at first when he did something that was controversial, he's gonna hold you to the fire like, you doubted me, now I gotta prove you wrong or make you feel like a bad person because you fell for my trick to catch people off guard. Now I hope you guys understand what I'm saying because he does this all the time, but if you don't catch on to his games then you'll be mad at me for saying what I just said. But that's what Tyrese does. He loves that victim position, but he's not a victim most of the times. He is a very privileged person because he's a very talented person and he's a very hard-working person. So I'm not gonna take anything away from him, but he be fucking around sometimes. So let's check out what's going on. So y'all read the title. This man damn near crashed out on Black History Month on purpose because I think the nigga just bored. Because why in the would this smart, intelligent, talented man decide to start off a sentence like this? Nigga, why? Why? So he says, sometimes I wish I was born Latino. Tyrese, your black ass, you nick motherfucker. You think we're stupid, but we're not dumb. You're baiting us. You're baiting us. That's why I'm covering this story from this angle to let people know that he's baiting us. And I want to see what y'all gonna do with the information to know he's baiting people for this response because he wants this attention. But he goes on to cook actually after he says this, but he should know better than this, but okay. He says, sometimes I wish I was born Latino. I mean, the Latin community is grounded in family, loyal entrepreneurs, businessmen, and women literally represent the dream, the grind, the hustle, doing whatever it takes to stick together against all odds. If us as black culture is more grounded in these integral, magical nuances of us, we would be dominant. I've learned a lot from the Jewish community sticking together, eating dinner every Friday together. I've learned a lot about Muslim community throughout all of my travels in the Middle East. They have a father structure where they honor their fathers. The Middle East, the thinking and the mentality is that they would much rather have a son over a daughter because they know that there is nothing like a leadership of a father and a man being the head of the household. I have no idea how we lost our way. We can't get anything done and accomplished as a fragmented culture, insecure, threatened by each other, man, competitive towards each other, our own race, killing ourselves every single day frivolously. The majority of us is black men and the millions are locked up in prison. Of course we are beyond powerful, influential, and successful, but imagine if y'all linked up like other communities have linked, poured and built up on each other. Instead of moving like fragmented and dysfunctional, we have what it takes to take over the world. We are nothing trying to do it alone. Please chime in. Would love to know your thoughts on this. My thoughts on this, Tyrese, is you don't have to stoop low to an average low tier blogger. You don't have to start your conversation with saying, sometimes I wish I was born Latino. Nigga, why would you say that? Why would your black ass say that, my nigga? Why? Because, nigga, the reason why I'm emphasizing your black ass, and I'm a black ass nigga myself, is because you being someone who's fully melanated, it's more of an insult for you to say that because it makes it seem like you are not proud of your skin, who you are, for you to say that. You don't say, I wish I was this, I wish I was that. You accept who you are and you just work with what you were given. It's no I wish, especially if you are a leader, then you understand how the flock will react to your words. So you know what would trigger them. When you say something like that inflammatory, the initial reaction will shut off people's minds from hearing the full message. You will get attention. But the people that you're trying to reach is not going to see the full message. The people who are smart enough to read the full message and get what you're saying, those are people who already have the knowledge in the first place that you're trying to give. I hope you get what I'm saying right there. Once again, let me reiterate that. With you doing the salacious ass shit by saying this to start this whole thing off, it's going to turn off the people that really need to hear the message because they're not that smart, unfortunately. Okay? The people who are smart enough to see through what you're doing, they already know what you're trying to say, and they're going to agree anyway because they already had those thoughts in their minds. So, with that being said, find a better way to deliver your message. Because other than that, then it's only for clicks and views. It's only for attention. That's the only thing you're going to get accomplished. I'm sorry. That's it. But since we're here, let's look at some comments. This person right here says Tyrese Garcia Melendez. Not during Black History Month. You can be black and be Latino. It's called Afro-Latino. Being critical race theory to our schools. Please bring, oh my bad. Don't piss me off during Black History Month. Speak for yourself. Anyways, happy Black History Month. Wrong timing, bruh. But he ain't lying. But wrong time to be crying. It's only 2 days in. Why you ain't do this in January? Just say your family sucks, LOL. Yeah, because a lot of families do have set days that they eat and stuff like that. Or it's some of these values that he's speaking on that a lot of black families, they do have those values. Hear me, I get what you're saying, but wrong time and time. Tony Baker says, man, I've long admired the strong and rich traditions, habits, and bonds of other cultures and ethnicities, but never once have I wished to be born something else. I agree, bruh. We are not reading all that Tyrese Enrique Garcia. That's what I was trying to tell y'all, man. Like, this person right here said this comment section seems to have missed the message. He wants to see his community build each other up stronger and support one another, not tear each other down, which is what seems to be happening already in the comments. Bro, I that's why I said what I said earlier, because you got to understand it's a wrong method if you really want change. This is just the method to get attention. Because if you understand people, you understand sociology, then you would know that this will be the reaction. My homegirl, she made a comment on my channel. My homegirl in real life comment on my channel. And she says she can't wait to study cyber psychology or social media psychology or whatever. It's new courses that's coming up with how people's minds work based off of social media. And I think that'll be very interesting because you'll be able to see like these behaviors and play off these behaviors. And I think someone like Tyrese should be smarter than that in his position. You should understand how people will react to it. Great leaders, they understand how to communicate. And this was a horrible way to communicate if you want people to accept your message. And I'm starting to learn that. Sometimes I mess up with that too. And I'm not above reproach when it comes to that. So black folk don't have Sunday dinners, so black folk don't stick together. Is you not create a black family and then break up a black family. I thought his wife filed for divorce, but I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know. I don't know. It's Black History Month. Use your black lips and do us all a favor and shut up. Thanks. Goddamn. Okay, so this lady right here quotes Tyrese saying, I have no idea how we got here. She says, so you don't know how we lost our culture, identity, language, spirituality, and our core. Solid point. Very solid point. On behalf of black people all over the world, we are tired of Tyrese and we donate him to Black community with love. All right. Old man Ebro says sometimes I wish black folks actually went to see the hardworking black people and families all over the country. So many of us are not in LA or Hollywood or highlighted on social media. Yeah. It's a lot of great black families, man. One thing that I was looking at that, I talk to my lady about this all the time. Our mind is geared to recognizing things that we don't seem to be right. I can't remember. I'm got some shit in our brain. But for our survival, we catch on to things that we don't seem to be right. So a lot of people don't agree with interracial dating. Okay. So people may say, okay, it's a lot of black men that date white women in the industry that are football players, blah, blah, blah. I'm giving an example. And it's crazy that we have one of the biggest examples in our face that people don't even recognize, don't even bring up at all, But Coco Jones. Coco Jones is the product of a black male athlete marrying a black woman and them having amazing kids that are doing amazing things. And no one ever thinks of that because it doesn't pop into their mind because it's the norm. But the norm is the majority. But if we see something wrong, the sensory in our mind goes ahead and draws, we go directly towards that. And that's what sticks out to us. So that just made me think of that, listening to Tyrese speaking those things and seeing Ebro's comments saying that we should go and see how more black folks live around America, because you'll see more people living the way that you think people should live. When it comes to a lot of statistics, we could be doing better, but the ones that are doing good, those the ones that should be, praised, shown more. It would encourage people to do just that because they know it's possible. That's how I perceive it in my mind, you feel me? But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I'm just trying to give y'all hope. I'm tired of people that's pushing misery out here.